This video will walk you through a couple options you have for sharing the Teams meeting with your students to do some sort of live lesson or check in with them or whatever you want to do. So right now I'm on the screen where we just created our Teams meeting, and what I can do is I can just hit copy, and what that'll do is it'll basically copy the link and everything inside this little box here. So what I have the ability to do now is if I go back into the regular part of my course, I'll just click into materials, and one of the options that you have, and this is what we are going to be doing for the live PD that we're doing, is you can just go over into your calendar. If you click add events, you just have to set when your office hours would be or when your live lesson would be. And so I'll just pick a random date. You can say whatever time this is going to be going on. We'll say this is going to be, we'll just say, I'll just put office hours. And then essentially what I'm just going to do is I'm going to paste that code in there. You don't need this part where it says learn more about Teams, so like you could delete that out if you wanted to. But this would be the link that they would need to be able to join you. And then what you just have to do is, if you created this event to share this with the kids, you would just have to be mindful that you need to go to this specific link as well to be able to actually meet with them. So it works nice if it's in the calendar. Then if you know mentally, all right, I know I'm having office hours at 1 o'clock that day, you go into your Schoology course, you click that joins Microsoft Teams meeting, and then you'll be in there, and then any of your students that would pop in will end up being there as well. You also have some other options. This one makes most sense if it's going to be like setting it, especially if you want to set in advance. These are when my office hours are going to be. Or you could also put the link, like if you had a specific piece of content, and I'll just pick, for example, like if I wanted to put a specific thing on this agenda, I could go into this page, I could click edit, and I could put like somewhere like that my team meeting was going to be, if I wanted to throw it underneath this agenda, I could throw that in here, and you could make it so it's like somewhere like obvious where the kids would want to like click on that to get into whatever you were doing for that particular thing. So you can essentially insert it anywhere you want in Schoology. Another option, I'll just hit cancel here, would be if you want to go to your course updates. So if you advertise that you're going to have some sort of lesson or you're going to do an office hour at a certain time, you could go over into updates, and then you could just say, reminder, join your Teams meeting, and you can customize the message if you want, but you could blast this out, and then it would actually send them a notification of what they are supposed to be doing, if they're supposed to be checking in with you at a certain time then. If you have any questions about getting your Teams meeting shared, please feel free to reach out to another teacher or reach out to tech support, and we'd be glad to help you find the perfect spot for your Teams meeting link.